Hello everyone, and welcome to a new stream, a new week, and a new month. Not in a new year, that's not very often. And this week we have a stream on a Friday. We didn't have last week. Not that I was able to do much in it, but at least this Thursday and Friday there is stream, and the PT is not 2D and top D. So, and I do that because this way I don't have to edit it, so I still have time. So it's either one or the other. And this week I wanted to change. So Friday viewers, don't get mad at me. So this week there is stream on Friday, but there isn't a new chapter of Top D and 2D and Top D. I have to say it wrong, otherwise the stream can't continue. So both days, and maybe we do something else, because for today is the Painscreek killings as normal, no surprises. But Thursday, because we don't have 2D and 3D, we'll continue with Islands of Inside, and we are starting the 4th island out of 5, so please be excited. And Friday I would like to finish CRT7 demo first, because we have it there hanging and I don't find the time to put it somewhere in the schedule. So I think instead of having a review, which are usually I think always happen on Friday, instead of review, we'll finish CRT7 demo. I hope we finish, and then we'll keep doing Islands of Inside. And now I'm debating if on Friday, within Islands of Inside, continue the 4th island, which we will have had started the day before. Do some mysteries, because we haven't done any. And I have a few unlocked, but I was waiting for the end, and do them all at the end. But it's going to take a lot of time to get to the end. So maybe it's worth doing them in between, and then see. Maybe we unlock something that we are missing out. So I don't know. We'll see what this is about. We'll see. Whatever will be, will be. And where do I go now? Steam, Painscreek. Yes, launch it. And we go here, which I haven't fixed. This one we can play full screen. Where do I fix this? Screen capture. No. Now let me check, because I'm not sure it's recording. Last time I did this with 2D and Top D. And it didn't record the gameplay, so maybe I have to stop. If it's not recording, I have to stop and restart the stream or something, because I don't know how to relaunch the recording. Seems it's recording. So, plan for today. We ended up with the darts the darts mystery in Bernard's house, and there was something fishy. We'll try to see if we can solve that. After that, I would like to go to the cabin because we got the key from the mansion to this Scott's cabin, or whoever it is. Trisha had the key. And then I would like to not end the day today without visiting the hospital, because it probably is a big place where some big information will find. So looking forward to seeing what's in there. So let's continue and let's start one by one. It's taking a lot longer today to load. Oh, we are in the mansion? No, we are not in the mansion. Now loading again because auto saving. Let's go to Bernard's place, where we will find these darts. And I haven't had much time to think about it. Meanwhile, between episodes. It's a lot of loading today. So it was in the studio, and French Revolution. Yes. So here there was this note with something about the darts, and then here we have this. Let me change something. Vignette. I don't need the vignette. So there's a board here, but before this we found this board, there was another board in the inn, and that's why I got confused, because I thought this note, the second note, referred to the dart board in the inn, and then we found the other one. So the only thing I've been thinking is, in the inn, there are, next to the dartboard, there's some instructions on how to play. But there's a possibility that someone, a player, can find this board without finding the other one. So if a player hasn't found this, the first or second, the other board, the other dartboard, at this point wouldn't know about the rules. So how would a player in that case solve it? So subtract the yellow darts points from the red darts total. So it's add up the red ones and subtract the yellow. That's all the mystery. So let's try do that. And then I guess I understand that because they are close to each other, you input that number here. Why are there two lights? Like one is the one in the center, which is this one, but the other one? Anyway, so the red one is 20 because you wouldn't know. And then what's in the center? So you need to know. You need to know how to count because what's in the center? How many points you get for a bullseye? So if you land your dart in the black and white, you count just the points as mentioned in the outside of the board. But if you land your dart in the green-red area, which are two rings, external ring and interior ring, or the center, which is bullseye, you count your points different. In the outer ring, I believe it was double. In the inner ring, I believe, if I am not mistaken, it's triple. And then you get 25 points for the green bullseye and 50 for the very center of the board, the inner bullseye. So in that case, this is 20, but it's triple, so it's 60 plus 50 for inner bullseye, so that's 110. Now add to 110, you need to subtract 2 for this. This is in the 2, so it's 2, so it's 108 minus 7. It's 101. Now, because we know we can try, we tried last time, it didn't work, but let me show you because this is a new episode, maybe you weren't watching. 101, so it doesn't work. Now, that is if you don't know the rules, you just know how to count the points. But the rules say that every player starts with 501 points, and then you subtract the points that you get. So the more points that you subtract is the better, because the winner is the one that has less points at the end. In that case, let me do my virtual board. So this is what I understand. If it's not like this, this is confusing. There's something it's not very well explained. So we start with 501 points, and then we subtract 20 3 times, which is 60. And then we subtract 50 for the bullseye. This, we said, is 110. So this is 391. Yes. And then you need to subtract the yellow ones from the red ones, so from here. So instead of subtracting, what you have to do is adding. So you need to add 2 and 7, so it's 9. What am I doing? 7. So you need to add 9. So 391 plus 9 is 400. This we didn't try because we weren't counting with this last time. Let's try 400. Still doesn't work, and then I think there's a bloodstained wood panel. I need a tool to pull out the nails. One by one. The dartboard. If this combination, this node is referring to this dartboard, it doesn't work. So this combination, there's something. I think this node is related to this code because actually study room locked desk hint, so they are connected. Now, because it's in this room, this node needs to refer to this board, dartboard. The rules are that you start with 501 and you subtract the red dart's points and the yellow dart points. Is there a difference? I don't think in the rules. Do I have the rules? I do have the rules. These are the rules. A single score on black and white. Double ring is the outer ring. Triple ring is the inner ring, and then bullseye, which is 25 outside and 50 inside. And there's no distinction between red and yellow dart. This is a standard version of the game. Players must start and finish with a double scoring dart. Players must start and finish with a double scoring dart. The player's starting score value is set to 501. The aim is to finish the game with as low a score as possible. Scoring a double on the last dart thrown will make the player's score 0, but we don't know the order. In any case, there is no double. There is no dart in the outer ring. So players must start and finish with a double scoring dart. It doesn't apply. When the player has thrown their 3 darts, their score is added up. The total is then subtracted from that original 501 amount to create the final value. Again, the lowest score is the winner. Good luck and aim straight. There are so many rules. There are a few rules, but on top of the few rules, there are exception rules, which are the ones in the node. And then it's making a contradictory clue. There's confusion. Let me leave that on the side. So, in which case, it would be 20 times 3, or 3 times 20, plus 50 is 110. 110 minus the yellow ones, because it says in the note, minus 9 is 101. And that should be the solution. The other thing, it could be referring to the dartboard in the inn, which it has 3 darts. But you wouldn't make a note out of a dartboard in another place that you can't control, because many people would play that. So I'll leave it there for now. Maybe I come up with a weird solution or something that solves. And there is no double. Can't say anything else. And about this, let me try my tool. So it's inventory, and this one use. It doesn't work. The Slim Jim doesn't work here. So I need another tool. Different tool. Okay. So having tried this, I wanted to try, but I thought because I was a bit of rushing last time, I might have made a mistake or something, but I think so. It's very clear. 110 minus 9. So 501 minus 110, which are the red ones. And now if I subtract the yellow ones as well, so it's not like it said in the note, now I have to subtract 9 more. So 2 and then 7. Still, that's not what the game wants. And what I want is to leave this place, because I don't like those instructions. And we'll go to the cabin because we have the key. Actually, I need to review how many keys do we have? How many keys we have? Map of Painscreek. So we are like around here, and we need to go to the cabin, which is past the playground. The playground is like around here, somewhere around here, and then we'll go to the hospital. Let me see how many keys. This key found in Trisha's bedroom, lying next to a letter written by Dorothy. Oh, this is Dorothy's place, which was 40 Black Pine. Maybe we go to Dorothy's place first, because it's kind of in the way. Town Center Drive. It's this way. This is the way to the playground. And now this is Black Pine. Yes, it's Black Pine. And if we find number 40, 35, 30, it's not very far. 36, although this game doesn't know counting. I don't believe I've been here. I don't think I've been here. I've been here, but not on this street. This is the street that leads to the hospital. Maybe that's why. 41. This is the hospital. Yes, at the end. We'll come here later. I want to check first the other places. Can I reach that door? This is 40. There's nothing there. It's locked, but we can open it if I point to the keyhole. Let's get inside. Let's steal all diaries inside this house. Dorothy, Dorothy, Dorothy. A new home, a new lifestyle in the heart of town. We take pride in helping others realize their dreams. Most people just want to secure the lives of their loved ones without having the constant worry that something will go wrong. We'll help you set your own pace, protect your freedoms, form new friendships, pursue interests, and enjoy the finest service that can be provided. You can depend on us to aid in whatever way you need, and we'll give you the confidence that someone is always there to help. Painscreek Retirement Management personal goal is to be the shoulder to lean on for everyone. We'll guide you to choose the right method and right time period, and we'll make those steps together. I was a little nervous moving to this town, but ever since I've moved here, I feel like I'm home. It's been the experience of a lifetime. Kyla Pearson. What are you hiding, Dorothy? This chimney doesn't have a hole, so I wonder how the smoke goes out. Hey, a desk with diaries. Start from the bottom. Nothing. Nothing. Glasses and diary. Let's see what Dorothy has to say. Charles, this is 75. Charles asked something of me today. He asked if I would be willing to stay with Sophia, that he'd arranged to have a house rented out a little ways from the mansion. I told him that I would help, but that Sophia's pregnancy will eventually show. There's no way of hiding it. He seemed very worried. Charles came up to me and expressed his gratitude for taking care of Sophia. He said he will be covering all the necessary expenses. He told me not to tell anyone about it. As for Sophia's growing belly, when the time comes, I am to make up something about her running errands outside of Painscreek. I'm not sure if that will work. April. Sophia is 8 months into her pregnancy. Her belly is big now. I asked her how she felt. She told me she's happy and feels hopeful for the future. She said it would be best if the baby is a boy. I can understand why she's thinking that way, but I can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel about it all. What will the ramifications of this be? Scriptures by Reverend Keith. Bathroom. Very small. So you have the kitchen and living. Where is the dining? Oh, it's inside the kitchen. And this is a bedroom. This layout is What is this blue box? And more drawers. What are these things? Something river? Sunlining river something? If it was important, I would be able to read it. Helping and serving others in the name of God. And upstairs. Locked room. And another bathroom. It's a very small house, but it has a massive bath and 2 bathrooms. Massive bath built on stone that it's not very deep. On the second floor, this is going to break the floor. And the wooden floor is black and white. Like if it was made of tiles. It's all very strange. Well, in the end there wasn't much, just one diary. Although I might be overseeing something, but something obvious. So, let's go to the cabin. Have I been here? To go to the cabin, we need to go through the playground. And the playground is this way. Here we are at the cabin. And the note says that Trisha has the key. Visit Andrew at the hospital. Check hospital for missing tools. Maybe there we find the tool to remove nails. Fix Mrs. Patterson's sink. Give Trisha my spare cabin key. We have the key, which is this one. And into the cabin we go. Milk cartons. Everybody has painkillers. Painkillers in Painscreek. At least it's not massively big, this cabin. And this cannot be opened. After all, doesn't seem there's much in this cabin. This is where Scott used to live. Master Carpentry. Illustrated. Create puzzles, hidden doors, and hide secrets in plain sight with Jackson techniques. This is not a book for beginners, so prepare to test your skill and see if you have what it takes to be a master carpenter. So are you hiding something within a wooden something else? Like an antler horn going through the chimney? Key. And a diary. 93. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because it's with Trisha's dad. It turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. This is February, June. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Is it because I am not rich? Or because I am an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore? I feel so confused. We quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I am so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I am not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. Is Scott Sophia's child? That means Scott Sophia is cousins with Father Matthew, so they are related. And then Charles had an affair with Sophia. And then Sophia got pregnant and got a child who is Scott. And because Scott is Sophia's son, which is related to Father Matthew adopted Scott. And then Scott is also related by blood to Charles because he is actually his father. That's why they don't want Scott and Trishas together, because they are brothers from different mother, so they have a father in common. In these past weeks, it has become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church staff. I've realized that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. I've moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I am willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way the mansion garden can still be well maintained, even when Andrew cannot make it. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. I just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? If I was born in Painscreek, there must be records of me in the hospital. But I've checked, there's none. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down on his bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? Good question. Is there something hiding in here? Like the book said. There's another drawer that I almost oversee. This key has a cross. And then we got another key. So we got 2 keys. This This is the bathroom. A small key with a uniquely shaped teeth. Chest box. A small key with a uniquely shaped teeth, used mostly on chest boxes. This might be the box, might be the key for the chest box within the storeroom in the church. And that chest belongs to Scott. Key with a cross engraved on it might be usable in the church. And then we have the cross and Slim Jim. Shall we go to the church then? Before going to the hospital. We still have time before exploring that. Because I know, I think I know which chest is referring to. I'll go there first. So, to go to the church, and actually we don't have one but two keys. A church and then take right. It should even be visible from here. No? It's not that tall. A lot of loading. It's not that tall. It's like a normal house. And then inside here, also we have the code in the corner outside the church that we haven't used. 1203. If I'm not mistaken. Inside the church, the storeroom is here. So this is the chest. Scott's things. And then we unlock with this key. There you go. What's in here for us? Toys, made of wood, another key. So we used a key to get another key. Key to a basement. The church basement. And then we have my baby boy, 1975. Another toy. Scott's diary. Another one. This is continuation of the other one. 93. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard that name in his life. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. December. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. December 8th. I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if it has anything to do with Trisha. December 13. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sofia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. Who else is there to ask about Sofia? I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sofia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sofia was a close friend of hers when Sofia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left Painscreek. No one has heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sofia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. Document St. Patrick's Orphanage, February 2nd, 94. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you lost your parents and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of a baby. At first, I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility, but when I saw your face, so full of innocence and curiosity, I mean, it's a baby. I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. How does a baby has a face so full of curiosity? When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed, and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I would be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here, and I dearly hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have this. May God bless you. Sister Rachel Davis. And then there's an envelope. Oh, the letter is inside the envelope. So, 2 documents and 1 key. Why is the vignette back? If I removed it, it's not active, but here it is. So we got a key for the basement and also another key with a cross. Let's see what's in the basement, although this doesn't have a lock. Found inside a chest in the church. It belongs to Scott. Basement. This is the only basement that I've seen in the game. And I can't use it. Wait. It belongs to Scott, but where did I get the information that this is for the basement? Found inside a chest in the church. I think when I picked it up, it said it's for the basement. But this is the basement and there is no key lock. And then there's the other key with the cross. This is Scott's room, which doesn't have anything locked. And then, oh, this is the bathroom, and this is again the church, the upper level, and then this is locked. I'll try, but I don't think this belongs here. It did. I thought it was for this, because here we have this behind the lamp, which probably will move this shelf. But this is not. We've lost the other key, which I thought it was for here, so it's not going to be this one. Nope. Let's see what's in here. This is Father Matthew's room. And another diary. Oh, this is a first in this game. Let's read 75. A few months have passed since I've arrived here. This missionary trip is harder than I expected. There is no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We have requested help from the World Health Organization, but haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March. When Father Calvin first sent me here, I asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be a good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have passed now. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I'm not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. September. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. 3 days later. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? The last time we rode, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I just cannot believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. In December. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I have asked everyone around. No one seemed to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that need I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are meant to meet again, God will let me know. It's time I move on with my life. Again, not a big revelation. Nothing suspicious about the books. pencil and documents. O'Malley and Associates, attorneys at law. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. What year is this? Doesn't say the date. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son. Medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help in your son's case. We will be in contact with the next few days. Sincerely, Brendan O'Malley. And there's more. $95, that's recent. Donation from Roberts' family. Wait, this must be... oh, it's chronological. Donation from Roberts' family. Payment for church maintenance. Check from car dealership. First payment fee for Scott lawyers. Second payment fee for Scott lawyers. Check from car dealership and you get 5,000. Like you sold your car for 5,000. And then you have two payments of about, oh, exactly 5,000. What do we have here? A diary! Oh! I had always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time I will come to realize it. 71. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I am sure she will be glad to have this job. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the Little Big Books. It's not that big, this town. So, you mentioned the only 3 places, and the post office. It's not much more. and a big massive drawer. Nothing under the rug, under the carpet. And there's a box on the bed and nobody cares about what's inside. We've checked that, we checked that. So that's what's in here. A lot of information, but not big revelations like... Is this going to be like the number in the corner? I return the tools back to the storage room. There was Father Calvin's date of birth was the code for something. The problem is not getting, actually is a problem, it's getting Father Calvin's date of birth, which I don't know yet. But the other problem is that I don't remember where this combination had to go. Maybe it's this. I mean, for this drawer. Many mysteries, many mysteries. So, inventory. We still have this key. I think it's time to go to the hospital. We have this key which I don't know where to use. It belongs to Scott. But Scott's room is this one. And we've done everything that we could do. We used this code already, and this we have as well. Down here there's a locked door that we can't open. Nothing else, nothing in here. We opened this already. That's where we got the key. And that's it. I hadn't seen this though. Oh, this is where you confess your sins. Open, it's locked. Can I use it? Is there a combination? It's locked. Six digit. Actually, I've seen this before. I mean, not the combination, but this space. The detective, which I don't remember his name, had a photograph of this bench. 6 digit. Must be very important. And then, does that mean that this metal cross should be placed somewhere around here? Like I should have not the map, not the inventory. J is document, not diary, not newspaper, other, no, must be here. Sheriff, Stephen Moss is the detective. Is this? No, I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one, come on. Mansion worker list, fund embezzlement, Vivian medical report, Matthew hires a lawyer. Dorothy's living, fund embezzlement, Vivian medical report, Sister Rachel's confession. No, maybe a diary? Stephen Moss. Trisha, Vivian, Scott, Matthew, Mary, Dorothy, Derek, Charles, Bernard, Andrew. It's none of these, and it's not this. I don't understand why some information gets recorded, some other doesn't. Now I need to go to the car to check. But it's just to check because there was a photograph of this bench where confessionary, where you confess to Father your sins. And also there were 2 more photographs. That's what I want to check. Not the bench, because we already know where the bench is. Maybe this is Scott's car? Just out of nowhere? It doesn't work. Still there's nothing inside. Also, I have to make a list of all the things that are pending because there are too many things to open and inspect. Locked drawers, locked doors. So here we have somewhere some... The secret lies with her. This must be Sophia. And then, not this, because this is what we have. And this we also have. Where are these pictures? This is the ID and this is locked. Let me try this one. No. Maybe it's in the room. In his room. In the detective's room. Yes, in a drawer. In the drawer on the desk. I need to make a list because it's too much information. And also here we have a latch somewhere to open a secret space or something. Like there's a secret button, but I couldn't find it last time. Which apparently is in a corner. Let me have a quick look again, but I don't think I'll find it because I inspected it very thoroughly last time. Like this is the wall. Has to be in the wood, I believe. For some reason I believe it's like a switch in a wooden part. Not toolbox. In the corner. But this is the corner. I don't see anything. This is the drawer, which is locked. Behind the bin. I must be looking at the wrong place because there's nothing there. And that's knowing where and what I'm looking for. Imagine if you don't know. I don't see it. Where we were going? Where were we going? Detective room is this one, and in the drawer there are some pictures. Which are this one? This is the bench that we were looking at before. It doesn't say. The code is Calvin's date of birth. Okay. That's putting one and one together. So the code for this bench is Calvin's date of birth. That's why it has 6 digits. So it's day, month, day, because it's the opposite way, and year. So 222, that's 6. It's not this date. This is when the picture was taken. Okay, now this is the hospital, Painscreek Community Hospital. This is where we are going now, which there's a strange figure. And this is what I'm also looking for. This is a wardrobe with a cross engraved. Where can I find the key? I have the key. What I don't have is the wardrobe. I would like to know where this wardrobe is, but I don't think seen it. It wasn't in the cabin. And it wasn't in the church. To the left, it seems like it's a wooden wall. And to the right, I don't know, it's something black and white, like a calendar or a box. That's what I wanted to check. So let's go to the hospital. And this is the other dartboard that I was talking about before. With the rules. This switch won't be here. Would it? I really want to know. It's the diary. Newspaper. Not diary, newspaper. Because it's in the corner, it's killing me. Not knowing, it's killing me. Must be diary. Detective. And it's the second one. Last page. I found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. It's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide in there. So this is the reception area. This is the counter. It's part of the counter. The counter has 4 corners. Like I believe is this part. Because it's the only part that I haven't. Maybe I need a tool that it would have a prompt like saying use or open or push. I have to leave it and go to the hospital for the tools. At least we know something that's waiting for us. And to go to the hospital, it's this way. Now I'm thinking, this key that belongs to Scott, where can I use it? Where can we use it? Because Scott has only been living in 2 places. In the church, where we've seen his room, and in the cabin. The cabin, there wasn't anything locked. We also have found inside a chest. Oh, this Scott key is like the one for. I was thinking we have a basement key. It's the same key. Okay, alright, this is the hospital. This is locked. It's a massive barrier that I can't cross. It's a magical chain. With some mysterious power. I inspect everything. Let's open this. Let's see what's inside. More magical chains. Look how they shine. I'm telling you, they have special powers. Not much to do here. The windows are boarded, not this one. Looks like there's no one inside. What a surprise. Can't open some documents. I need to know. Oh, it's actually open without a key. What is this thing? What's going on? Reception area, please be seated. I can sit here forever. Read. Painscreek Hospital Visitors Book. Matthew Brook. Patients Trisha and Trisha. Oh, there are more. Matthew to see Trisha. And that's it. No more messages. In the end, they weren't meant for me. Sticky notes. If Father Matthew forgets his key, place it under the flower pot next to the church. I already got that key. Read it. Space occupancy. Wanda. Teresa. Trisha. 203. 203. What is that white thing? It's this part of the paper. So, 203, that's what... For level 2, pick up is this. Ex nihilo nihil fit. $1964. Can I keep it? It's too big for my inventory. So, we don't have a map for this hospital. Emergency Center, Nurse Station. This is a big place. It's even bigger than the mansion. Upstairs. please be closed so I don't have to inspect it. There are no painkillers in the hospital. No, it's blocked. The bottom one is blocked. A diary in a hospital room. 95, this is recent. Derek visits me every day. Sometimes he smuggles the snacks that I like, knowing that I would never get them from the nurses. Other times, he brings me flowers. They smell so wonderful. He knows that I love Sense and Sensibility, and reads me a chapter or two every time he's here. If he doesn't have to drive Charles for a few days, he stays past visiting hours and sleeps on the armchair, tending to my needs during the night and gives the nurses a break. He's such a good kid. My hair is falling off more now. I really don't like the chemotherapy sessions. They make me throw up afterwards. Every time Derek visits me, it pains me to see him holding back his tears. I want to comfort him, saying I'm getting better, but my appearance betrays me. Sometimes I wonder if my life had any meaning at all, having mostly worked my whole life for the Roberts family. What will people say at my funeral? Will Derek think of me as a mother who was always there for him? I could have done so much more, if only there was more time. Who's this diary? Wanda. Wanda is like a mother for Derek. This is look, the kitchen, but the window is open, or is there glass? It's not very clear. Seems like there is glass, but there's no reflection. Documents, 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 sticky notes, documents. Hey, a map of the hospital. And it's a very big hospital. Basement. There is a basement. Now, how to get there? 3. Elevator. There are numbers that are repeated. Now 1, 1, 1. What is 1? Cafeteria. Cafeteria. Okay, I guess I take note. Hospital map is in maps. Are ghosts real? In Search for the Truth of the Dead by Rebecca Bloomfield. What happens when a person dies? Does the soul leave the body and head towards some far-off light? There are questions that mankind has been asking since the beginning of our existence, and yet there is still no concrete scientific explanation that can prove that such things exist. But what if they are real? More importantly, what if that person has unfinished business here on the earthly plane? Well, should have made an appointment earlier. According to Nathaniel Anderson, spiritualist and writer of Spirits of the Dead, the spirit world is very real and everyone is destined to go there after leaving their physical body. Let's play along. However, when people die with resentments in the heart, they are unable to pass through the gates towards the designated realm in the spirit world. This is due to the things that they were affected by while they were here on earth. We call these lost souls ghosts. Ghosts are spirits in an unhealthy state. Some of them seek revenge, but almost all of them seek some form of resolution. Depending on the level of hurt they received before passing and their level of maturity while on earth, the levels of resolution range from lesser indemnity to greater indemnity. Continues next page. There's no next page. Maureen, and I can unlock them. Lisa, Catherine, and Susan. Key. Medical record room. I'll take it. This needs a keycard. Keycard is needed. We came from here? Yes. Okay, let's inspect this side. Another set of stairs. Inventory key view. Medical record room. Nice. What is this? Buttons. Remember that there was somewhere around here a box with tools? Painscreek Community Hospital. Henry Johnson. Key code. Staff pass. Non-expiry. We got the key card. I won't be able to reach that drawer. I'm obsessed with drawers and cupboards and cabinets. Okay, alright, we can open this other door. What is that? Am I not supposed to be alone? Do I have to worry about something? Like, objectively, I'm not worried. Because I don't have a weapon, so I can't fight. And I don't have a health bar, so I can't survive. Maybe I do believe in ghosts now. Power is off. Oh, now the power is off because someone turned it off. Or the power is off when you get the keycard. So that you cannot use it. And I should have waited to get the keycard. Maybe. This is spanning too much. Now I need to find a power generator. The maze game. Help navigate through the maze to uncover the secret historical item. Let's do it. Let's actually do it. So the exit is here, the entrance is here. Let's go this way. It's not exit. So it's the other way. What says? Secret historical item. So now it's this way. And then here. If we follow here, it's dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, and dead end. So it's actually this way. Not here. If we go up, it's dead end, so it's this way, and then this way. I don't think it's going to give me any secret something. Now up. But it's just fun to check. So what is this? Secret historical item. And then if we go the other way, does it has two solutions? No. 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 It doesn't have two solutions. What is this historical secret item? I don't see it. But I solved it. Let me. Okay. Now where is this generator? Must be at in the basement? Medical records. We have the key for this. Think. Medical record room. Power is off. Should I do that first?
Hello again, Miss Roberts. How are you doing? What should we talk about today? The nurses have notified me that you haven't been eating your meals. Is there something wrong with the food? We know that currently this is a rough time for you. Your father has been asking for you. He wants to know if he can talk to you.
Trisha? Can somebody let Catherine know that I found her missing pin and I placed it on one of the drawers of the lobby? If she's wondering, I found it in the basement storage. She needs to take better care of her things. Hey, files. Not for me. A lot of files. I hope none are for me. I can read them. Prescription drug prior author request form. Wanda Tyler. Doesn't seem very interesting. Raymond Brown. Kyle Thornton. Maybe we get the date of birth for... Where is date of birth? Here. Maybe we have Calvin's file here. Bomi Ramsey, Andrew Reed, Marlon Fox. The purpose of this form is to provide the patient with the necessary information that they need to give to the employer to help employer make decisions about accommodating the patient, providing disability leave, or assessing if the patient can return to work. Kyle Thornton. Andrew Reed. Empty, and then James Comley, Bobby Ramsey, Andrew Reed, Jason Gomez, Kyle Thornton, Marlon Fox, Rebecca Hunter. Raymond Brown, Wanda Tyler. Not lucky today. It would have been great to have. So here, what did we get out of this room? Still have to play this and this. And here we have this document. That's it. Or the pin, okay. Is this storage? We don't have the key for the storage. We came from there, so we continue this way. Room 101, exam room A2. Stairs and stairs going down. Great, that's just what I needed. It's locked. The door is bolted from behind. The pity is that it doesn't say where I am. It's not like interactive map. So first floor. Is there another way to get to the basement? I enter through this, and I believe I've done this. Let me check quickly, because I have good sense. This is back at the entrance. So I went full circle. Okay, so if this is the stairs, have a look at the map. I'm looking at 16. 16 is stairs A, which connect somewhere here. 3 is the elevator, which is 3 elevator. If these are the stairs going down, this number 2 should be doctor's office. Should be the stairs going down. And then 1 is cafeteria. 4 emergency room. 5 exam room 101. This is this room. Oh, exam room. Exam room. It's not the same. So to my right, there is room 101, which is patient room 101, number 12, which is this one. So I'm here looking this way. Oh, I made a mistake. B1 has its own labeling. So number 2 is stairs. Number 3 is elevator. Number 1 is storage. Number 4, electric control room. And number 5, mortuary. So because I've explored the whole of this level, let's go to level 2. So how do I restore the power? Maybe you don't restore the power because the faxes, they don't have any message in any of them. That's what I think. Elevators aren't working. So in this case, now we are here and the layout is a H. Okay, alright. Very dark. Room 202. Wait, I have What was 201? 201 was Trisha's room? I need to know to be sure because this seems important. It doesn't say here. Where did it say? In the file, medical records. Was it here? Where did it say which was Trisha's room? And also the backyard. Actually, I'll do that first because there's probably nothing. Oh, I'm surprised it's open. Ah, here is where this picture was taken with the figure on the roof. So we have two of the pictures located, one in the church, one in the hospital. Nothing very relevant. It's just a backyard. Then why have this keychain? Chain, not keychain, just a chain. Normal chain, magical, but otherwise normal. And it's going to be the same on the other side. Any coins in the fountain? Another magical chain. There's like blood in the stone. So, nothing. I don't remember where I found this information relating to Trisha. And I need to know. We got the key card here. That's it. And then we couldn't access this room. 102. I need to know Trisha's room. Was anything here? It says visitor and patient, but it doesn't say the room. Wanda Tyler, newspaper, letter, document, Matthew, hires a lawyer, Sister Rachel confession, Vivian medical report, none of those. Pension security logbook. Here, Trisha Roberts 203. Thank you very much. 203. We can continue now. I go up from here. Elevator 203. This one. Why did I expect it to be unlocked? I wonder why I was expecting. Even some cabinets that they don't have a lock, they are locked. What is this? Read. This dying man's letter. These last few months gave me time to reflect for quite some time. When one comes to the understanding that soon my body will be no more and I will return to the earth, the question arises of the purpose we fragile beings have in this life. How my soul yearns for those joyful moments with loved ones when I was ignorant of such incomprehensible matters. And now I sit here just waiting for death, knowing that I will never have a second chance. If only I could express what I feel to my wife, kids, people I once called friends, maybe I can feel comfort. My body may be all to trouble, but at least I can send something to them. A nurse has helped me prepare a package to send. I'll see to it personally that it gets dropped off once my body feels better. The last effort of a sick old man. Harold S. Mason. This room is open 206. The bathroom is locked. There's someone inside using it. Open. Adios, amigo. The cereals are called Adios. Do they kill you? The doors are already open for me. Dear Nicole, I was so glad when I got your letter. I am sorry too. And thank you letting me choose where we bury our time capsule. I have a few ideas in my mind and I want you to pick one for me. Playground? Playground behind hunting cabin or the cemetery? The playground is this one. The hunting cabin, I guess it's referring to this. And the cemetery. No idea, but I'll come back. And number 4. I didn't realize there was a 4. So there's a time capsule hidden in one of these 3 or 4 places. And there's blood for some reason. I guess it's in the cabin because it says behind hunting cabin. Because in the other 2, it could be anywhere. The place is not like here. It's the more detail behind the hunting cabin. Dear Hannah, so this room is Hannah's room. And this letter is from Nicole. I heard from my mom that you are not feeling well and have to be in the hospital from now on. So I wrote this letter to say I am really sorry for what I said to you last time. I just wanted our time capsule to be perfect. When you get better, you can put anything you want in our time capsule and you can decide where we should bury it. I promise. I really hope you get well soon. I miss you. Please write back to me. You can pass your letter to my mom. She works in the hospital as a nurse. And then you get this letter. Dear Nicole, I was so glad when I got your letter. I'm sorry too. Thank you for letting me choose where to bury your time. I have a few ideas in my mind, and I want you to pick one for me. Is heaven real? The definitive book is answering the reality of the afterlife and spirituality. Not much. And we continue this way. This might be the stairs, and we can go another level up. Same, nothing, and same with nothing. So there's another level, but it's not in the map. 208. (209). This doesn't go up. So there's just one access to the apparently roof. Because after this level might be an attic or the roof. So we are second floor. Here. Let me locate myself. 210, room 210, and facing south. 210, it's 11. 11, so we are here. And it's this stair that goes up. which is this one. Let's see. It doesn't go very far. It's the roof. A broken ledge, someone could fall and die. Maybe someone fell and died. Do I need to check the ground right in there? So nothing. And we keep inspecting this floor. Now the other wing. We've been here. To 7. We checked these rooms. We came from this door, so we go this way. 202 is closed, and this is the gym. And if Jim goes to the gym, Jim turns into a Slim Jim. And we have 1 in the inventory. Can't get close enough to open the door. So, nothing after all. Let's check the inventory. We have the key card we can't use because there's no power. And then we have a basement key from Scott and this key. We then go downstairs. This is the ground floor. The entrance is this way. The broken ledge is like in there. So someone fell and died. Or someone made a joke. It's not like I can do much with it. Now, I need to go to the basement. And I go through this set of stairs that go down. And then the door is bolted from behind. So what do? I need to... I was supposed to get some tools from the hospital. I don't know how I got to that conclusion, but I'm a bit disappointed with the hospital. So I have the key card for this room, whichever is in it. So I need to restore the power. To restore the power, I need to go to the basement, apparently. Maybe I'm making that up. But to restore the power, I need to cross that door that I don't know how to cross. And this is like a joke. Can I take a picture? I don't live with much. The only thing that is present at the moment is this time capsule that might be behind the cabin or the playground or the cemetery. But in any of the three, if it's buried underground, I need a shovel, which I don't have. Let me check if I can unearth it with my bare hands. This is the playground. I look silly looking at the ground. Like a dog sniffing. Looking for something that it might not be here. Now check the cabin. Behind the cabin. Beautiful rocks. There are a lot of things to do in the game, like doors to open, locks to with that need keys, combination numbers, but nothing I can connect so far. Hey, this might be the well. Meet me at the well. You know which one. This might be the one. Maybe it's the cemetery. Let me check if this wardrobe with the cross engraved, it's actually in here. Because I said Scott only lived in 2 places, not in here. Maybe it's inside this. I think I tried this key here. Apparently I didn't. This has power. Hey, this might be the wardrobe. We got this key in the cabin. How didn't I use it? How didn't I use it? Another one of Scott's diary. They all look the same. The hidden truths. There are so many hidden truths in this game. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I've never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box. I had hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. April. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. September. I was about to pick Andrew up for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. September 20th. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of ER and is recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In '72, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles, while Vivian was in the hospital. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975, at 11 p.m., very specific, Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck had broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the body's name was. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. So Sophia's child is Vincent. Why? Oh, because of the affair. I was like, why were they fighting? It's because of the affair with Charles. And there is nothing here, but not like inside, but there is on the side. Open, and then I can put this key. It will not do anything until I click in here. Et voila! Scott's secrets. Everybody has secrets. A lot of useless books. Nothing important. A radio. Doesn't seem like I need to do anything with it. I can see a key. Let's go slowly. I don't want to miss any obvious clue, object, or anything. A diary. VHS tapes. Roberts state security tapes. Pick up. Pick up. What for? Can't open this box. So these drawers, they open. Another diary. 95. I realized who I am from the moment I saw the photo. I have the exact same blanket. I know who my father is. Maybe Vincent and Scott are the same person? The same person. Everything makes sense now. I visited Andrew today. I needed to know where they hid Mom's body. So Vincent and Scott are the same. But he cried and begged me not to say anything about it anymore. There was no room for whatever question I had left. I then told him I'm the boy he gave to Father Calvin to get rid of. He was utterly shocked. After that I left. I could not bear to look at him for another second. I know who I am, and now I feel everything is falling apart. Andrew came to the cabin and told me where the body was hidden. He said he was sorry and left. Externally, I was quiet. Internally, I was sputtering and livid. After he left, I came to my room and cried. The well had dried up and was covered in moss. I wouldn't have known that the well even existed if I didn't work at the mansion. I finally found Mom's body. I buried her in the cemetery next to Father Calvin. There was no tombstone for her, just a wooden cross. I don't think Father Calvin would mind. After all, he was the one who saved me. A month has passed. I haven't worked since and have stopped meeting anyone. Trisha knocks on my door every day, but I would hide each time. She cries every time, begging me to come out, anxious to know why I won't see her if she has done anything wrong. I don't know what to say to her, but I know we cannot be together anymore. Father Matthew visited me today. He said that he hasn't seen me at church for a while, that no one has heard from me in weeks. When he asked how I was doing, I began crying. The tears just flowed down my cheeks. I cried and I cried. I just couldn't stop them. I told him everything. I told him that I know that Charles is my father. I confessed that I now knew that Trisha was my half-sister. I said I didn't know what to do now. He listened and didn't speak. Scott Brooks' story. Looks like a music box key is attached to it. So now we need to go to the mansion to use this key. Keep it. And this is Sophia with Vincent/Scott. What did it say? Here's a pattern on the baby's blanket. Understanding psychology. Seeing what others don't. The mind is the key. That's how you open the doors in this game. I found out who killed my mother. An old gate key. Keep it. Who killed my mother? Magdalene. Couldn't be her. She tried to find Sophia. Charles. Is my father? Vivian is Charles's wife. And then we have Bernard. Mansion butler. Father Calvin. He saved me. Couldn't be him. Wait, but I'm trying to know, as a detective, I'm trying to know who killed Vivian, but Scott is trying to find out who killed his mother, which is Sophia. Matthew, in Indonesia at that time. Trisha. Andrew, and I think he died. Mansion gardener. Wanda, maid servant. Derek's mom. Derek. He's 6-year-old at that time. Dr. Johnson killed Magdalene. How do we know this? Dorothy. She loved and took care of Sophia when she was pregnant. So about Sophia. There were 3 people in this fight. Andrew, Dr. Henry Johnson, and Vivian. It's one of these 3. But this is not what I'm here for. Why was she killed? Because of the affair. Trisha. What is this? Bernard's house. 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Oh. Derrick and Wanda's house. 43 Silver Lake. Time capsule. It's in the cemetery. Andrew's house. 7 Black Pine. This visited on the first episode. Dorothy's house. 40 Black Pine Road. This we visited today. Bird house. We know the bird house. But I didn't find anything. So the time capsule is in the cemetery. Another key. And what is this? Painscreek sewer. To residential houses near postal service. This is more like Silent Hill map with the notations. To Painscreek Community Hospital. So there is an entrance there. The mayor's mansion. So these stairs going down the church, they connect with the sewer. Painscreek Trinity Church. But this is locked. So, and this is locked, and this is locked. Silver Lake Boulevard. Maybe with this key I can, one of these many keys, I can access. There's also near the mansion, might be this old sewer entrance, there is a suspicious door. Maple Drive, I think it's this one. But if I access through there, it's also locked. Also, I don't know where I need to go, so I'll just keep it, and there's nothing else. Let me see this key. It's an old mansion gate key, seemed unused for a long time. I think I know where this key goes. And this, found it next to an old sewer map in Scott's cabin. Very interesting, everything. The last thing I want to do today is check this time capsule. So, next objective is go to the cemetery. So it was here in the cabin. This wardrobe with the cross engraved. Very nice, very nice. And this is the well where she died. Also, the bird house, or bird box, or it's this one. I didn't see anything suspicious. If there is something here. Maybe in the future? When I get the clue? Let's go to the cemetery. Now in the cemetery, where? And my other question is, will I be able to get it without a shovel? Father Calvin, October 24th, 1902. So we have the combination. And this is where Vincent Scott's mother is buried. October 24, 1902. Scott Brooks. Marisa Young. Now I know some of these people. Philip, Jesse Elliott, Scott Brooks. Vivian Roberts, Trisha Roberts. Wanda Magdalene Roberts. I haven't been in here. I don't have the key for this. It's not any of these ones. Maybe this other side is where the time capsule is. Andrew Reed. How do I get there? And it's not going to be here near the entrance. Actually, because we are close to the church, I'll input this code. 24th of October 1902. I was hoping to get the date of birth from the hospital, but then I thought maybe in the gravestone, but it's not like they put the whole date. October 24, 1902. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts. I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th, 1975, to visit her son, Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would live when she would have been accepted into Roberts' family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess is this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop to search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physicians attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span. If she had taken her medicine, her body was never autopsied. Her son, Charles, wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid? Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position, and am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. And that's what's inside here. And this other one doesn't have, it's locked but doesn't have combination. Let's save and quit for today. Not bad. Not bad today, not bad. A lot of progress. The hospital was a little bit disappointing, but maybe that's because we still have few things to do there, so it will become more important in the upcoming chapters. We'll find out more next week, so I thank you for sharing your time watching me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.